Are you ready for a change? Are you ready for your life to turn around? Are you ready for things to happen to bring you great success, to see your dreams and visions come to pass? Then you are at the right place at the right time, listening to the Julie Tussey Show podcast. Welcome. And while you're here, please subscribe and leave us a good review. Also, let your friends and family know about the Julie Tussey Show. Yes, I am so excited to be here. Wow. Welcome to the Julie Tussey Show podcast. As you may have known from many times in the past, we're doing a simulcast right now. This is the Julie Tussey Show podcast being recorded along with Julie Tussey Television for the Tussey Television channel, possibly the Now Network television channel that we're on. We'll see if I put it over there because it's gonna be wild, y'all. It's gonna be wild today. And we're also on Facebook Live. So hi, Julie. It's good to see you. I see a few other people watching. Thank you for joining us today. Now, last time we did a podcast was it was episode 264. If you didn't know, the Julie Tussey Show podcast has been syndicated for quite some time, and we will be, I keep saying we're going to be 5 years, but I think we might be 6. I have been doing this a long time, you all, a long time. So we've been doing podcasting. Yeah, I believe it was 5 years in January. So we're going on 6 years. I keep telling everybody 5, but when it comes to numbers and ages of things, I've just told fibs about my age so long that it now is bleeding over. Because I'm 30 and some more, right? Wink, wink. Anyway, last podcast, episode 264, we actually talked about the new book that is out, You Darling Are Worth a Fight. I'll pop this up so you can see it. I have something in there. I know it's backwards on Facebook. Sorry about that. You Darling Are Worth a Fight, Lose Weight and Thrive Like a Boss Through Perimenopause and Menopause. And in the last episode, I shared a lot of the things that are in the book in conjunction with a new challenge. And this is part 2 today, talking about the Julie Tussey's You Darling Are Worth a Fight 75 Strong Challenge. Now, if you are on social media at all, you have seen this 75 Hard Challenge. And that is a very hard challenge. And I love the guy's heart. He doesn't even care if you lose weight or whatever, but what he says is sets as parameters and the things to do for 75 days will make you healthier. Then somebody made the 75 strong, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to jump on this right now, and I'm going to do the 75. I mean, they did soft, 75 soft. So we had 75 hard, 75 soft. My son said he's going to do the 75 ultra soft. He's in his 20s, so, he's going to probably have game for 7 hours a day and eat junk food every day, all day for 75 days. He's hilarious. So I wanted to do the 75 strong challenge. And what that is 7 different things. We talked about it in the last podcast, but I'm going to recap it for you. You can go to facebook.com and look for You Darling Are Worth the Fight and join the Facebook page right now. And if you click you want to join, then I'll welcome you into the group because there's going to be some amazing, encouraging things on there for you. And we'd love to have you be part. So the 75 Strong Challenge, the actual challenge part is 7 different things we're going to do for 75 days. You do not have to start on the same exact day that I start. You can start this anytime you want. And after 75 days, you can do it again anytime you want and become part of the group. The thing I'm going to read to you today, both of these sheets are free and downloadable at tusseyonline.com. Just page down a little bit and you'll see the links to download these files. So number 1, what we're going to do daily for 75 days to become stronger, men and women, mostly women, wink, wink. Number 1, we're going to pray, listen, and journal for 15 minutes. Number 2, we're going to read 10 pages of You Darling Are Worth the Fight. Or if you've already read it, then another encouraging book. Or listen to the Julie Tussey Show podcast or a podcast that is encouraging. So the whole, number 1, I want you to read the book because it's going to be so life-changing for you. Such an amazing story. Great ideas, tips, information, products, just amazing to change your life if you're dealing with the symptoms of perimenopause, which aren't limited to, but include hot flashes, night sweats, weight gain, menobelly, sleeplessness, anxiety, depression, panic attacks. It just mood swings. It just goes on. And if you're in the throes of it and you've been looking for an answer, here it is, baby doll. Here it is, because it took me a long time to learn all of this, but I made it. And not only that, I lost 30 pounds in the heaviest, hardest, most severe symptoms of that. I found a way and created my own way to lose the weight and feel better. So I definitely want you to read it. So this goes in conjunction with the book. And if you are in a financial situation that you cannot get the book, email me at thejulietusseyshow@gmail. Okay, because we want you to have the book and we want you to follow along. And if you've already read it, then read something else that encourages you. Number 3, we're going to count our calories and eat more whole foods for 75 days. You can use MyFitnessPal or you can go on Weight Watchers. They'll count them for you. You get points instead. Pretty cool. Some insurances are now paying for you to do Weight Watchers for free. You get to go to the meetings. You get to go online, have the online. It's amazing. I love it. So check with your insurance if you want to do Weight Watchers. And I don't get anything for sharing Weight Watchers. It's just that I do Weight Watchers or I do calorie counting. And I actually go back and forth between the two like every 3 or 4 or 6 months or something. Number 4, we're going to drink a half gallon of water. I talk about in the book how to increase your water. Pretty insightful things. You can also friend request me at JC Tussey when you get on MyFitnessPal too. Number 5, we're going to cut out the sugar. Yep. Sounds bad, not so bad. Talk about it in the book, teach you all about it. And the great thing about that is once you make it through 5 days of no sugar, you will stop having cravings for sugar and carbs. So like the breads and the cakes and the cookies and all of that. Hi, Janine. Good to see you. You'll lose that. So the 75 strong challenge that goes along with the new book, You Darling Are Worth a Fight, Lose Weight and Thrive Like a Boss Through Perimenopause and Menopause, is 1, pray, listen, and journal 15 minutes. 2, read 10 pages of You Darling Are Worth the Fight or another encouraging book or an encouraging podcast like the podcast we're actually simulcasting right now today, The Julie Tussey Show. Number 3, count your calories and eat more whole foods. Number 4, drink a half gallon of water per day. Number 5, cut out the sugar. Number 6 is we're going to intermittent fast. It sounds hard and okay, don't turn me off right now. Listen, it's so easy. You can fast while you're sleeping, but it raises leptin and lowers ghrelin, which makes your body lose weight more efficiently if you're a woman. Okay. If you're a woman, it also helps you to keep your calorie count in check because you're not eating 500 calories before you go to bed because you starved yourself all day and then you end up eating too much. So it gives you a little bit more control there. And number 7, we're going to speak our daily affirmations. So I am today talking about the daily affirmations. I love, love, love this part of it. Now, again, you can go to tusseyonline.com and you can download both of these sheets for free. You can go to Facebook and join the You Darling Are Worth the Fight Facebook group. It's private, so you have to ask me, and I'll definitely welcome you with open arms. So today I wanted to talk about the daily affirmations, So you can become part of that group and you can join us and have some support. Now, when you buy the book, you get free downloads of some of my favorite recipes. The way that I lost 30 pounds is all in this book. The way that I overcame these horrendous symptoms of perimenopause and menopause is all in this book. And when you buy the book, you also get that free download of recipes. And I have already started sharing some things. I literally take my favorite things and lighten them up. So fun stuff. So I see a commercial coming up. I'm going to talk to you today about these 75 strong affirmations, and I wrote 75 of them out. And what I want you to realize is that there is so much power when you will look yourself in the mirror or just say out loud with your own mouth, I am enough. I can weigh my perfect body weight instead of always talking the problem. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more right after these messages. We'll be right back. Only on the Julie Tussey Show are you going to hear that you are not created to be ordinary but extraordinary. You are not created to be common but uncommon. You are not created to be average but above average. You are not created to be tolerable or passable. No, but you are created to be remarkable, noteworthy, impressive, striking, outstanding, brilliant, excellent, superb, praiseworthy. We could go on and on about how awesome you are. Are you struggling to lose weight? Are you over 30? Are you having night sweats, hot flashes, brain fatigue, brain fog? Do you just not feel like yourself? Or maybe you a little ornery? I have been there, and have I got the book for you. This is called You, Darling, Are Worth the Fight. Lose weight and thrive like a boss through perimenopause and menopause. It is a must-read for every woman. Not only is it funny and insightful, I have studied this subject for 30 years, and I have a lot of great information and great products for you to take your life back, and I share exactly what I did to lose 30 pounds in the throes of perimenopause and going into menopause. If I can do it, you can do it. All you have to do is go to tusseyonline.com and order yours there. You can also get it at Amazon. So you, darling, are worth the fight. Lose weight and thrive like a boss through perimenopause and menopause. Reach out to me at thejulietusseyshow@gmail.com and make sure you order for your friends too, because this is one life-changing and powerful book. I want to take a minute to say thank you so much to our supporters, underwriters, sponsors, those of you that give to our nonprofit corporation, The Voice Incorporated. If you'd like to partner or give a one-time offering today, please go to tusseyonline.com and look for the donate button. You can also give at the Cash App. That's the cash symbol sign with TheVoiceinc, and on Venmo, TheVoiceinc. For those of you asking to get my fabulous skincare, which is like a facelift in a bottle, you can go to julietussey.neora.com. And now, back to the Julie Tussey Show. So I'm so excited to present the 75 daily affirmations. This is part 2 of the Julie Tussey's You, Darling, Are Worth a Fight 75 Strong Challenge. And you can go and hear part 1 in the previous television podcast that we recorded. And you get part 1 and part 2 both so that you have the full story. All right. I wrote these 75 affirmations. In case you are new to affirmations, you're more than welcome to write your own, go find someone else's or whatever. But this is a free download. Like I said early on tusseyonline.com, you can download this and the 7 things we're going to do for 75 days in a row. And I want you to join the group so that we can support you and you can be part of a team, a part of a tribe, part of the crew, part of the posse that is doing this and taking your own health in your hands and getting healthier. So let me read some of these affirmations to you. Pretty cool. Number 1, I am strong and healthy. Just say that after me. I am strong and healthy. That feels so good to say. Number 2, I am powerful. You talk about taking your power back. When you begin to say things out of your mouth, I mean, God said words and he created light. He created the world. He created man. God said words. God said words. And that's what we're created to do. So I am strong and healthy. I am powerful. I am capable. I am more than enough. I am at my perfect weight. I am disciplined. Fat melts off my body. I love this one. Fat melts off my body. I am worth fighting for. I am worth fighting for. My hormones are balanced. I am full of divine destiny. I am full of God's power. I do not quit. I love that one. I do not quit. I do not quit.